Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about our next liberating structure that is called as Troika Consulting. Let's start with the purpose of it. So the setup of this liberating structure is in a consultant and customer. Right? So in a group of participants, some of the each one of them are going to play the role of consultant and customer, right? And this is more of a coaching or problem solving setup. Right? This actually helps you in getting some practical advice within your group from your own colleagues. This actually helps you in unleashing the local wisdom. And as I said, this is a customer and uh, consultant setup. So it actually helps you in improving your listening and consultation skill, as well as your skills on how to better formulate your problems. Let's move to the elements of this liberating structure. This can be done with an n number of participants, right? They have to form themselves into a smaller group where each group should have 3 participants, preferably from a different background, right? They are going to play the role of customer and consultant. They need a paper and pencil or any other mechanism for recording their findings, right? So in a group of 3, one of them will start playing the role of customer, the other 2 will be the consultant. And once the first round is over, then they have to switch their role. So so that everyone gets an opportunity to play both the roles, consultant as well as the customer. So how does it start? So the participant who is going to play the role of client ask the question. Ask the question in terms of what challenge he or she is facing, what kind of help he or she needs from the consultants. This may take maybe 1 or 2 minutes. The consultants may ask clarifying question to the customer. Again, 1 or 2 minutes. This is their opportunity to ask or get as much clarification as they can. Once this is done, the client will turn around and then consultants start generating ideas, right? Maybe getting into some coaching advice, providing some suggestions. While the consultants are doing this, the client is not speaking anything. The customer is actually just noting down whatever he or she is listening. This goes for 4 to 5 minutes. Once this is done, the client will turn around again and share the most valuable experience he or she has, whatever he or she heard in the past 4 or 5 minutes, what which he or she is going to implement to solve the challenge. Once this is done, then and this may be again 1 or 2 minutes. Once this is done, the first round is over. Then the group switch to the next client, which means the other participant will play the role of customer, and the other 2 participant will play the role of consultant. And they have to go one after each, right? So everyone get an opportunity to play the role of customer as well as consultant. This is how it works. Let me repeat. First, the customer asks the question. Consultants ask the clarifying questions. Client turn around and the consultant generate ideas and suggestions. Client turn around back and share the most valuable thing he or she has heard, which he or she is going to implement. And then group switch to the next client. This is the whole setup. So some of the tricks and traps, right? As I said, invite participant to form diverse group. Right? When you have participants from different group, different background, it actually helps in getting the different ideas. Right? Avoid any distraction so that participant can focus on the problem statement. We have maybe just 10 or 12 minutes. And once the client turns around, consultants should just talk to each other. They are not allowed to ask anything to the customer. And there are cases when you may or may not get any session, any advice within first round. Then go for the second round, but don't keep increasing your first round time. So it's always good to have a 2 rounds of 10 minutes each rather than one round of 20 minutes. Some of the examples, maybe as a trainer, you can use it during your training session where participants can help each other on their problem statement. And that actually helps in promoting the peer-to-peer learning. During the sprint review, you can have your Scrum team and stakeholders getting into this Troika Consulting setup to gain insight on what the issues faced by team, right? And how is the stakeholders team or the management team can help them. So these are some of the examples, and you may like to share your experience how you have used Troika Consulting in your environment. Liberating structure, this you may be aware of it. So it's available on liberatingstructure.com. There is a book available, right? And there is an app available for Android and iOS both. And if you search on Google, you will find a lot of material about these liberating structures. I hope it was worth your time. Thanks.